the heck out. It's game 6 of the semifinals. We've got Shua, Conor, Ginger, the enemy of the people, Magi. Apparently, I called you that last year, Magi. I want to apologize. That's the thing I said in the final game. I said the enemy, or in your victory in the semifinals. I called you the anyways. All right. We also have Voltron and Dead Bob. Your game master today, your moderator, is Jefferson. Thank you, Jefferson, so much. And without further ado, this is your game. You can take over, and we will move into commentary only mode.
Awesome. Oh, I can't. Oh my God, I can't hear them. That's the problem here.
The April Fool's update.
Production zones.
There we go.
For paying for anything.
There we go.
I will try to encourage pace of play, but if you need time to think, totally fine. Just let us know that
Jesus Christ,
you're contemplating doing something. I will remind you that play it is an effect. So that means if you put a token on the board, you got to move there. If you drop an action card,
all right, Stream, tell me how everything's sounding now.
Considered playing it.
Now I actually care because I'm not freaking out.
In your area, like let's say you're trying to extort reactor meltdown.
And Hunter, something we might have to do here on the fly, because that audio ducking isn't working, is basically if you want to do a long monologue over the players, you may have to jump into OBS and just literally turn the desktop audio down temporarily.
Okay. Cool.
I think it's acceptable. It's fine.
Correct.
Thanks for clarifying.
Alrighty. All right. So everybody's got a quick roller. So go ahead and roll. We'll set the turns and get the draft underway.
210. Oof.
All right. Green and red, I need you to roll off, please.
Oh, hey, also we have Root.
Hey, guys.
I never introduced you, Root. Alec is back.
Put us with...
Which is so great. You had to take so much time off from all the first parts of this tournament, but you're done with learning how to be a genius, and now you get to do this stupid thing again.
Yeah.
White and yellow.
So glad to have free time to do stupid things again.
There's that 10.
You have no idea.
I'm excited.
All right. Draft rules written on the board in case you forget. Green.
I'm excited for this draft.
If you want to pick, when it comes to time to pick a slice, everybody's got a go token in front of them. Just put it in wherever you want to go.
All right. Well, this is the one thing I didn't want.
People are asking how long you're staying,
Get rid
Matt.
of the first one, right? How the
People are asking how long I'm staying. I'll be popping in and out throughout the day. I'll get out of your way.
No, I think they want you here. I think.
I guess I'll be the bad.
No, I don't think so. I'm seeing a lot of roots in the chat, not so many mats.
Yeah,
so.
I agree though. I'm on their side.
No one expected that.
Wow, Necro ban right out the gate. Love
His
it.
internet's going to cut out right now. Red, you're up.
The Necro ban, the anti-Magi ban immediately.
The Necro respect ban.
Yeah, you gotta respect the Necro.
I think it's bad on this map though. You should not be afraid of Necro on this map. Not as much as the blue. Getting
Necro
a blue and blue ain't the way.
Well, I hope Magi sticks to his word and extra ban again. We've seen that. Magi better stick to his guns and ban Nalu, otherwise I'm going to get so mad.
I'll be mad. Ginger is thirsty for Nalu.
I'm telling you, I'm banning Nalu. You know that.
Okay, he said it.
Please get started.
But that means either Jolnar, Sar, or Sol are definitely making it through, which I hate, and I think that's terrible.
I think Barony's 100% in, and then probably Sol. I don't think they'll let Jolnar in. Not with these players. You can't let Ginger or Conor or Dead Bob get Jolnar. I don't know as much about Shua and Voltron's style, but I feel like the other three could do a lot.
So there's already Nalu, Sar, Sol, and Jolnar. One of them's getting in. Minimum.
Sam in the chat is asking, can we turn up the player volume about 20% or so?
Yeah, I'm going to work on that.
This is a kind of... I wasn't expecting the extra ban.
Yeah, take your time here.
That draft order is in the top right corner. So you're looking at, it was Dead Bob, Voltron, Conor, Ginger, Magi, Shua. The ban order so far has been Necro, Hakan, and then Extra, and we are on our fourth ban now.
They really just had to ban the Space Cats and the Peace
Kinda
I
like
think you
Droids.
guys
Right.
I think
Freaking
Matt
rude,
got to you.
man.
Didn't want the repeat of Extra being the best faction.
Yeah.
Ginger giving us a little sneak peek of his own personal tier list here.
I just watched him win again.
Okay. Players should be a little bit better now.
Plus, Jefferson, you wanted to play Space Risk, like extra
Right.
anti-space
I
risk.
did. Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
This is a tough choice. I think Ginger is maybe contemplating leaving several good factions in to increase the chances of him getting one.
Ginger, I didn't do this in any of our practice games for a reason.
I'm having a short circuit right now because there's a lot of factions I don't want to.
Yep. He's basically going to regret anything he doesn't pick.
Yeah. This is a fool's errand right here.
He's in a tough spot. Like that Extra and Hakan ban really shook things up, I think. I don't think Hakan's a terrible ban, but it definitely would not have been a top choice for me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ginger, just ditch Sar. We all know that's what you want to do.
It's just the beginning of
it's
Ginger
Sar,
making
man.
this game take longer than
Yep.
it will need to take.
Yep.
Ginger's kind of this year's. I mean, he defeated Schroeder,
Really annoying.
and
Get
he
rid of
is
them.
this year's Schroeder, I would say.
I know.
Kind of a.
I'm
Kind of
sorry,
an
but it should
always
clearly be
talking-
Sar. As annoying as Mentek is, like it should be clearly Sar.
Or Nalu.
Ginger wants to get rid of.
Wow.
Ben
Are
Face.
you
What?
serious, dude?
Ban face.
I don't think.
Maybe it's because now we're in a.
Oh my God, no.
The stuff that hurts that. Like now we're in a deal making.
Yeah, now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Magi stick to his word.
What's
Shua
what's
has
the
to get
final
rid of
ban
Sar.
the final semis.
Yeah.
But let's
if you
let
don't get
Sar
rid of
get rid
Sar.
of guys.
Knock out Jolnar, leave.
Oh my
leave
God.
Sar.
Get rid of
Let's do it.
Jolnar.
This
There
is
cannot
off
be a
the
time
rails.
with Sar in it.
I can't let them through.
This is.
No, you
I
can't.
kind of woke up this morning and knew this was going to happen.
there-
Yeah.
I knew that this ban phase was going to be
No way to let-
ridiculous.
What if I
There
make
we
a
go.
deal with you, man? Like,
All right.
swap supports from the beginning.
All right.
Like, give them to me.
I was literally in the shower and I was like,
All
you know,
right.
I kind of hope that it's an
So,
exciting
White,
and
you
interesting
get
and different
first
ban
pick
phase, but at
of
the same time,
slice.
I
So
don't
take
want
your
that
go
because
token and
when
place
that
it
happens, that
wherever-
means people are making bad decisions.
whichever slice you'd like.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
expecting to be in this position, but I guess
my money's on Dead Bob now? Or no? Shua, I guess.
Shua's first slice. Well, no, I would give it to Dead Bob. Dead Bob will be the last
Okay.
slice pick, and we'll get
Yellow.
Soul. Or
Oh, that's
Jolnar.
okay. I was reading it backwards. So yeah,
and-
it's Dead
yeah.
Bob. That's who my money's on now.
Yeah. No, wait though. But you got to give some credit to Voltron here too. Like Voltron's also gonna get a Soul or Jolnar situation in purple.
Yeah, that's going to be a
So
weird choice to have to make.
Either of those two
Purple.
could be in a good spot.
Dude, some people in the chat are saying Soul and Blue, not Jolnar. If I'm playing in this tournament and I can pick Jolnar, I'm going to pick Jolnar. I'm not going to
Yeah.
think about. I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Well, not to mention
Purple's
like a
making the same
Jolnar with
choice,
Warfare round 1 can take both those systems and
yeah,
be fine.
yes.
So Ginger
And
has to
you
make
could
an
even get
interesting choice.
PDS2 round 1 and protect Barragler to 4.
I would.
Oh my.
Oh, Ginger
Alright.
wants a strategy card pick early.
No.
That's an interesting. That's going to really throw some things out. This only makes Voltron more powerful. Voltron now gets yellow or green.
Dude, Voltron
Soul,
and dude,
with
what is
Jolnar.
Ginger doing? What
I think
is this?
Specifically,
Ginger
I think
is
he didn't
king of the
want to
hot
be
takes.
next to Magi.
Yeah, Ginger. Well, that's also maybe true. But Ginger, I think, always is looking to break the meta in some way. He's always trying to have that hot take, that new idea. And I just think this is him trying to pull a trick, trying to pull a fast one.
This is too fancy.
Yeah.
Literally, like every draft this
All right.
every draft this time
Right.
was too fancy.
Whoa.
Wow.
Happen.
Oh no. Oh, it's a disaster, everyone.
All right, green. It is your choice of races.
Voltron would rather
Well, that
Pick
changed.
Whoa.
second.
Dude.
Voltron would rather pick
Didn't I?
second.
I am very unhappy.
I mean,
What?
third.
What is going on?
Yeah,
Then
this
fifth.
was predicted.
Yeah,
You
I
guys, as soon
mean,
as you picked
I
up,
don't
like,
hate
Ginger,
Red's
I was like,
decision at
oh,
all. I
what
think
do I
that was
do?
the right
As soon as
choice.
I picked
Because
it,
of what blue, because of Connor taking yellow, it
Yeah.
forced it. They should have talked about this. Connor needed to take
This is
green.
the one slice. I was like, I don't know what faction I want to play, but I guess I have the top choices here. So
But so now we
now-
do have Voltron.
who's next in
So
choice?
Dead Bob
Color
can
is
be
next?
Soul
red.
in green.
It's in the turn order. Yeah,
This is
so
a
it's green and
disaster.
red.
This is a disaster, is right.
And Soul and Green it is.
I will take.
Wow. This is
Soul
ridiculous.
with a blue
All
skip.
right. Red.
Doesn't even need it, but it's there.
Give me a moment.
Sure.
Doesn't need the blue skip. What else does this do?
Yeah,
I
I don't know that I like. is
This
there a
isn't really
specifically
the.
good
I
reason
would
to
have.
play-
I would have almost rather had maybe Jolnar here
Yeah,
and get some
I would've
crazy
gone
deal
Jolnar.
making with your rich neighbors.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that blue skip is a huge waste on
Yeah.
Soul.
I would like
I mean,
to
it's
say for
technically
the
a waste on Jolnar as well, but
for the record, are you
Right.
guys not entertained?
How does
Definitely.
Magi look in this?
Order.
Magi,
I am Voltron.
Shua,
The top ranked turn order is
Listening
correct.
and Connor aren't getting enough
The top
attention.
down from the
Yeah.
You want to talk about choices, Voltron? I'm fine with that.
Well, I was seeing if I passed on Jolnar, who would get it.
I think someone's
okay.
picking ghosts this game. This is a ghosts game if ever I've seen one.
Matt, I
Things are
think
already crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think you want that 4 commodities now with so many
Yeah.
other 4 commodity factions. That's going to be really
Absolutely.
important.
Yeah, Soul, Jolnar, what? Ghosts, Barony, Yin, L1.
All right.
I feel like these
One
players
second
aren't
here,
as
Jefferson,
Sorrow
to think about
players.
this.
Yeah, I
Sure.
don't think so either.
You want to talk about this, Connor?
I think
Sure, Ginger.
I think there's
How
no.
are you
I think these
feeling?
players have
Do you
shown
wanna
us
hop
that
into a secret
they're gonna
conversation?
do
Super
secret
down,
conversation
Oh my
before the
God.
game starts.
Give me a break.
Oh, you're killing
Unreal.
me, Smalls.
Here we go.
God,
again.
keep
I'll
this
kill
to a
him.
minimum,
Secrets
folks.
I'll literally kill him.
14 minutes is our first secret conversation.
Do we
Jefferson
keep
with the
us
clock.
together on how many
So-
I've had?
So can we head over?
Oh my
if,
gosh.
if you guys like, go for it, man.
I'll follow him.
Hey, Ginger.
Okay, so yeah, we're sitting next to
Wow.
each other.
Wow.
Yep, and I'm next to
you-
Matt
you-
that day too.
You know what my policy is gonna be. I'm gonna need the rare on for it's called.
He's
Soul.
already
You
negotiating.
can have Kason, and you have
Planet
to
sharing?
one of his Freya. I'm not
Yep.
gonna eat you.
I figured that was going to be the
Why
reason
are we
for
wasting
that.
time in the draft with this?
I'm
if
perfectly happy to
there's-
swap.
Yeah, and then I'm happy to obviously happy
Comes
to
up, I think
swap
that makes
after
sense.
that. What are you thinking right now? Because I can tell you what I want, but that's pretty obvious.
I actually have no idea what you want, to be honest.
I want 110%. I want Barony here
You want Barony? Okay.
because. Sorry, go ahead.
I would say I'm open to you leaving you Barony if you'll move in against Jolnar.
Yeah, they're not gonna hold the equidistant.
Okay. I'm thinking about L1 here, or Barony. Those are kind of the two I'm thinking about.
And
Ghost
the
is
reason
an outside option, but I don't love it.
I guess Yin also works for you,
Yeah.
but then I think I don't know. I think Magi is gonna end up with Yasarl or Sardak
Exactly.
or Yin. But here's my thinking: if you don't take Yin, Magi's gonna have it in red.
Is that the end of the world, though? I don't know.
Well, between L1 and Yin, you guys kind of counter each other, so it's not a.
That's why I'm thinking L1. Like, because I feel like with L1, you and I are on fairly even footing.
Yeah.
You might have a slight advantage later when you get your
How's it
text,
going,
but it's going
guys?
to take a while.
Everybody
So, like,
excited?
okay, we're at even footing. Like, we can maintain
And
our time.
the reason I want Barony over L1 is because Barony can take loader, can like
Exactly.
take the other, yeah, with
Yep.
the one capacity dread.
My
So
my only worry about taking L1 is that I played them in the prelims too.
He's trying to get
I
Connor to
don't see
take
what's wrong.
Yin to deny
Yeah.
Yin from Magi.
Yeah, I just don't want to play them forever.
Interesting.
But
Yeah,
he wants to
I'm
take
okay with
L1.
that. I don't know. Like, I'm half tempted to take Ghost and just meme it up, but Patience lost doing that, so I don't really know if I want to.
yeah, I mean, whatever you pick, if you leave me Barony, I'll be your best friend forever. Is what I
Just
what I
wants
want to
Barony.
I think that's fair. Let's say like if I'm leaving you Barony, you owe me like 2 free activations off trade.
I
or
hate
something like
this.
that.
I
As a
really hate
non-life,
this.
And then we'll be best friends.
1 free activation.
This doesn't
of
need to be
trade.
secret.
One free activation and 1 unaligned favor. That's gonna be
Well,
minor.
yeah, sure.
But-
Okay, let's go.
alright.
Let's go back.
Sounds good.
The other folks are already like, we should just eliminate these 2 players.
Right.
Again.
Okay, okay. All right, stop talking about them.
So, what's the choice here?
Connor does take L1,
Alright,
leaving Barony for Ginger. That's
takes
rough.
us over to yellow.
sucks.
Looks like L1 and Barony were just taken.
Wow.
He's gonna have a wickedly good round 1, and I hate it.
The blue player took Barry.
Ginger
right?
just talks people into giving us
Blue-
stuff.
Yes.
He's a Schroeder if
Blue
ever
took
there.
L1,
Actually, I gotta
purple
stop
took
doing that.
Barony.
We gotta. This is a new season. This is
he's
a
gonna
new
end up
year.
playing over here.
Yeah,
These
Oh,
players
I
are
see what you
defining their own names.
themselves. Yeah.
Schroeder's out.
New blood, baby.
Go for Sardak, man. You got the blue skip.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I would be really surprised if Magi picks Isarl.
YOLO.
And they're wow.
Okay.
Oh, there it
Really
is.
surprised.
Choice, yeah.
Yes, Sarl. Oh,
I
fuck.
mean,
There go my action
blue
cards
skip
for the rest of the
Asarl isn't the
Alright.
worst, but I don't think this is Magi's faction.
Everybody
Like,
got
I
one?
just-
Yeah.
From last?
I don't think so. either.
This is the last pick of the last game.
I think
will
you should have
take,
done Yin,
brother.
because Yin
Me
with the
too.
blue skip is also
Yeah,
juicy.
baby.
And
Yeah,
then a yellow skip.
Yin with blue
And
skip. That'd
yellow
be so
skip.
fun.
Yeah.
Did Magi just throw his game in the draft?
No.
No. Magi is
Yeah,
a
I
good
like
enough player that
I think-
he'll be fine with
All
that.
right.
And Yin end up in the white slice
Stand
again.
up if you're not in the right seat. Sit down where you're supposed to. Don't forget to move the Go token off your home system before you hit unpack, or
Wow.
it will do weird things.
Yeah. I mean, at least he's not sitting between Jolnar and Soul.
Mhm.
Then we put our token bag up in the production box.
Yes, please.
And he is in a position to be Soul's better trading partner for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is when we assign infantry to planets, right?
Man,
Yes.
a
So
Soul
make sure
Yin.
your space dock is put on. If you have a multi-planet home system, your dock and/or your PDS are on the systems you want them to be.
I do think he should have picked something that could contest the equidistance here, because the
If you want to
equidistance
spread
and
out
the
your
slice are
infantry,
really
do that as
strong.
well.
And
Yeah.
Isarl is not really well equipped to fight over those systems, especially against the neighbors that he
Oops.
has.
My bad.
Sorry.
Right.
Oh, hey Matt, how do you do that?
Yin
That save camera angle thing? It's really simple, but I.
Control number and then shift number to recall.
Okay, let's
So
see if it
control
works.
1 sets camera angle 1 and shift 1
Oh,
recalls
it
camera
didn't
angle
work.
1.
Just like in StarCraft, baby. Save those locations. Zoom around that map.
Okay,
Oh,
now it
that,
works.
Jefferson.
Cool. And I'll do. Here's
Yeah.
my this map.
All right.
I-
While you
I
guys
agree,
are
Fletch.
finishing your
This
setup,
is-
I'm going to
this
deal
is
out
gonna be
secrets.
rough fighting for Magi.
Yeah, I'm worried about Magi. In between Soul and L1,
Yeah.
like
And-
L1's getting a biz for you,
Yep.
and I don't see how you're getting it from him.
Yeah, me either. Like I guess the benefit that he might have is that he'll have more trade goods to potentially trade than L1's other neighbor, because
Right.
he also only has 2 commodities, so maybe that
Yeah.
would be something he can do.
Yin for
something
life.
with,
Just
but,
message me on Discord. Hey, you want to play an Eclipse game?
and maybe he'll do something where he gives away a spy net. Kind of be a little freewheeling with those action cards, maybe. Who knows?
I gotta say, of course, Ginger and Yin for life are friends.
Wait, we're just waiting on return one of your secrets.
They're cut
The
from the
two
same
biggest-
cloth.
Yeah, the two biggest errata. I won't say thorns in my side because obviously it's good to have it, but the two like most quick to like I have a disagreement people in the Discord.
Yeah.
Too funny. Yeah, the other thing is Sarl's gonna get stuck with
What's this new thing
construction, right?
people do where they space their starting infantry?
All right. First 2
Why do people do
objectives.
that?
They space it because they're
Protect
afraid of
sense of
plague.
colors.
It's actually
Yeah.
it's a
Oh.
defensive measure. You can't be plagued
Uh,
round 1 if someone
green.
gets a lucky politics.
That's why
Is
people
your
do that.
strategy card
Okay.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get this show on the road.
Holy shit.
Just it's so
Surprise,
wild.
Okay.
surprise.
Everyone
Yes,
in the
not-
chat is letting me
Real
know how
bold move
smart this
there.
is. That's why the other day
It's
people
like
were
the
like,
Squidward daring today. Aren't
people
you?
round one just kept saying, plague him, plague him.
Yeah, they're thirsty for it.
It's so
Twitch chat is
silly.
bloodthirsty.
That's so silly.
Well, it's because
Oh.
Billy one time pulled off a playground
Yeah,
run and
thanks,
killed all
Jefferson.
the
I don't know where
infantry.
Mine
It
is.
happened
let's
one
take a peek at
time.
our public objectives real
Yeah,
quick.
I was trying to
Yeah.
move it off of here. And it
Bam.
went
2
in,
tech, 2
which made it
color.
a
Control
normal
4
size
planets have the
token
same
again.
Oh, I
trait.
see.
Easy. Easy.
So there's something to be said for Red Slice
I'll
having
take,
4 red
I'll take
planets if he
warfare.
can somehow manage to get all
Oh,
4.
Say
of
that
those
again.
for
Red Slice got
overkill.
what?
He's got those the 4 hazardous planets.
Oh, sure.
in the
If he can
managed
get a biz
planets.
free
If-
ever.
Yeah, if he can manage to hold on to them for a full.
Billy corrected me. It was 3/4 of Arborex units on their home system, which
Yep.
obviously decimates an Arborec game.
I
Like,
remember
that's
that game.
it.
I was in that game.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
Oofa.
Oh, I've been forgetting to hit intern. Sorry about that.
It doesn't really matter right now.
Oh, also,
But it is
y'all
blues.
may notice there was a TTS patch recently, and the little star on the
Oh,
right-hand
thank
side is back next to people's names when it's their turn.
Oh, thank God.
Right? Like one of the worst design decisions I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The freaking game was taking that. I noticed it yesterday playing Wingspan with some friends, and I was like, "Wait, this is back!" And then I checked
Yeah.
the patch notes, and it was not mentioned in there at all. Like they just didn't want to draw attention to it. They were like,
That's
"Oh,
hilarious. We didn't do anything. We never touched it.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Bam.
Tech first pick makes total sense, of course. Warfare for Yin is
A Jolnar
kind of
trade
fun.
round 1 in
Oh,
this slice,
so
I think, is
strong.
pretty good.
So strong.
Oh, whoops, I messed up.
He does have 2 really bad trading neighbors, which is kind of funny.
Bam.
So there's that.
Hey, Ginger.
I did do it backwards.
Yeah.
I'm going to forewarn you that if you leave me politics, I'm taking it, but I'm charging 3 for the speaker token in this game. Not
Oh, yes. I love that. I love that so much.
I was already gonna take politics,
Okay.
but I just want. I'm just double checking.
Yeah, I just wanted to be friendly about it.
Yeah,
Don't be
no,
friendly to
it's
him.
The speaker token, should not be
objective,
sold
so, yeah,
almost
politics
ever in a
is-
tournament game, and if it is, it should be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel like there are some things
Honor.
people are a little too casual about in tournament games.
Yeah.
And that is one of them.
Right. Don't give anybody an inch
Yep.
when you don't have to.
Exactly. Like if you're selling the speaker token, there better be a good reason for it, and you better be getting a good price.
Yeah.
Like you better need that money.
Hmm.
So in case anyone's wondering, we're not using the updated diplomacy. It is still the old one. so
Yeah,
it will
yeah,
not
we
be
should talk.
chosen.
We'll be talking about it in the episode too, but this tournament is
I'd have
not
to get paid
with that
for
new
it,
update being like
game.
totally brand new, and
That's
like
not
we
really
collect a
nice.
lot of
I'd
stats and
get paid
stuff.
for it.
We're not gonna have this huge shakeup in the entire meta of the game. Based
Plus,
on
I
these
mean, come
things.
on, it's an April Fool's joke. That's not real.
It's not even real.
You're
All
not
right.
real, man.
Yellow, you are up.
Dang. This is. I feel like this is gonna be pretty.
Pretty
I don't know.
bonkers.
I hate that two and two colors came out already because I'm like,
Mhm.
well, maybe it'll just be uneventful this game.
Right? Maybe it'll just be Jolnar wins or Soul wins.
But,
Yeah.
You know, corner of the
It'll be a
market
war
is a
between the
tough
two of
one.
them.
So
Yeah.
That's true.
Jefferson, anything else I need to do to complete my turn? Or am I all good?
No, all you have to do is declare final movement and then pass your
Movement,
turn.
and I'll land.
All right, over to purple.
So L1 makes the smart choice to
Thanks,
move out
sorry.
right
It's been a
away.
second since I played one of these way to play it.
I would expect to see construction get played on
Declaration
Magi
of
first
final
turn.
movement will be.
Just
Yeah.
want to say this
Okay.
this makeup of
So,
factions is,
blue,
I believe, among the best
I'm
possible
interested in selling the speaker
starting
token. Would you
tech
be interested in buying?
startups you could have a 6 players.
Potentially.
The only two factions that don't have 2 starting tech have Neural and Sarween.
Non-binding.
The two best.
Neighbors.
And then most of the 2 techs have at least Neural.
I think just keep it, Ginger. Why help Jolnar?
Because Jolnar can help me.
Yeah. Make him move into the nebula.
It's
and
like Jolnar, especially with trade, has a lot to offer in the early game, and when there's a tech objective out, you're making a deal with the devil.
Yeah, neighborhood sounds nice. For the moment, I'm just going to just expand.
I feel like for everything that you give Jolnar, or for everything you get from Jolnar, you're giving them 150%.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
That's how people should think about it.
Yeah, that's final movement.
Okay, over to red.
Is there a reason for me not to just pop?
EJ just did a
construction
chef's
off the bat?
kiss in the chat. Just have to call that out.
If you want to... Oh, yeah, you want to double dock that home system.
Yep, construction first.
I think it's a really
turn.
smart play, honestly.
That's cool.
And it stops us all from using construction.
Gets his second
Well,
dock down.
Are you wanting it stalled, Jolnar?
It doesn't matter to me.
I dig this from
I'll use it.
Magi.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to take anything else. He's last pick.
All
I was
right.
not expecting to
Our
be
first
here in
activation.
red slice. Might as well prevent the table from getting strong forward.
Yep.
Docks as much as you
Absolutely.
can.
Absolutely.
All right, looks like the only person
Helps
following
L1 and
is
Barony
yellow.
though.
All right,
Ginger gets another bonus.
all right. Go ahead and place your dock.
I'm
Or
considering
PDS,
following.
rather.
Sorry, I'm debating following. FYI.
Yeah, I mean L1 made the right call and moving out first before popping leadership.
Yeah.
He knew this was going to come.
Am I good to end turn?
Oh
If you're considering now's the window.
no, I'm done.
Now
I'm
he said
done.
okay.
and turn.
All
I
right.
click do not
All right,
use.
so Ginger does
All right.
not actually follow
Over to blue.
construction.
Interesting.
I think that's fair. L1 has leadership. They've got tokens to spare. Ginger needs
So-
warfare and tech.
Blue,
Yeah,
before
Exactly.
I may I
with
suggest
warfare and
before-
tech, you
oh,
can
it's late
expand
for
really
you.
well this round.
Okay.
Ginger already trying to work everything.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, obviously, research agreement is nice, and would have liked to buy it, but
Yeah, I want to.
Well, boys, I'm gonna leave you for
I
a
think
bit.
we all do.
I'll be
We all
popping
do
in
that.
as
the problem is that
periodically
if
as I
tech pops
can.
now, nobody
Okay.
buys it.
All right, man.
Treat
Don't
you treat these boys well. You be nice to them.
Your will never.
don't get a divorce on our account.
Oh, you can.
Stay away from me.
Yeah, please. Please.
Ooh.
It's very tempting.
Is that
Honestly,
binding?
it's not a bad.
Is
It's
that
not
binding?
binding. to say.
Is this
Yeah,
final
final
movement?
movement.
Yeah, wait. Didn't we just all agree that we shouldn't trust Magi?
Oh man, there it is. All right, bye.
Bye bye.
All right.
Oh man, it feels good to be talking about board games again. It's been so long.
Yeah, board games are fun to talk about.
They are.
I'm
think I mentioned
actually
this, but-
just now beginning to really enjoy it.
I think I told you and Matt earlier this weekend. I like talking about board games more than I like playing board games.
Oh, I relate to that on a deep level.
That's final.
All right.
Just gonna zoom in on this right here. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pop technology.
Ooh yeah. Ooh nice. Do it before trade.
Oh, I'm
happens.
excited. I get to do. All right, we'll
if
do it.
you're planning to follow,
a tech update.
the token and
Sweet.
your resources up in your production area, and the tech you plan to research. All right, so you're just getting the one tech for free. All
Yes, just the one.
right, that checks out. White, are you planning to follow?
Yeah, I
This
think
is great. Denies Jolnar a second tech. Denies him the opportunity to sell research.
Jefferson, do you want me to
agreements,
go ahead and end the
rounds.
turn now, or wait till
Denies
everybody
the
has
Sorrow
followed in a
attack.
second?
Let me go around the table first.
All right. Good.
Looks like grab drive for Ginger.
Yep, expected. And Sarween tools for L1, which
All
I
right,
think is good.
that looks good. Blue, what tech are you researching, and how are you paying for it? Or well, because of Brilliant, never mind.
Oh,
What tech are you
Sarween, okay.
researching?
Probably going
Yeah,
for early
I mean-
inheritance then.
He might be. He might also just be going for Cruiser 2 and
let's see here.
PDS 2 once he gets his diversified research going.
Looks like Magi is not getting tech.
All right, I'm gonna come back to you.
We'll be able to do that.
Purple,
That sucks.
Gravity Drive,
Yep.
Dark Prime. That looks good.
That's a huge setback for someone
Yellow,
with only one
Sarween,
starting tech.
Null. That
I'm gonna
looks
go ahead
good.
and show
And
the
green is
tech
not following.
points up here.
Or
This
red is not following.
This is what we got. Not too much to write home about, but there you go. Oh, someone's saying that L1 has dust, or Brian is saying that L1 has dust.
Yeah, I mean,
Could be.
that's certainly possible.
Early PDS2.
Yeah, we could certainly see that.
You'll get the music later, okay? When there's a spreadsheet update, you
All
get the music.
Anybody following leadership? Same thing. Put your influence you plan to spend in your production area.
I think it's also just generally worth putting
all right,
PDS on mirror.
You're just getting a 3.
Mhm.
Like
That
that's
looks
an important planet. To
Man,
keep.
Era siphons right off the bat.
Oh, what am I doing?
Surprise.
That's the play.
And
Yeah.
he has the tokens to
All
spare.
right.
I missed ERAS
doesn't look
siphon.
like
Sorry
anybody
about that,
else.
guys.
Boltron.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See,
Are you
I
going
think it's
to,
too early for
if
you
you're
guys
going to follow
siphons.
Warfare.
especially as your first tech.
I was just gonna say that if you followed
Like,
leadership,
he doesn't
now, you
have
could become
gravity
neighbors.
drives.
You could
How's
get
he
an
gonna
extra
expand?
token to expand to the
I
nebula.
guess
We
he
could
doesn't
become
have ground
neighbors.
forces either, but yeah.
I think it's a little aggressive.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Why does he need
I-
an extra token for that?
Well,
Ginger's desperately trying to sell
I'm just-
cheaper,
I'm,
but it's
well,
not worth it if he
it's-
has to then
so
move
it's
that extra token too.
It's the thing is that the leadership is popping now, not later, which is why I was having this discussion now instead of
No, I
later.
know, but he has
Yeah.
two. He has 2 tokens still.
Okay, well, that's why I just brought it up.
Huh.
Um,
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to be argumentative.
Yeah.
I just don't.
I think there were better options
No,
for
Con.
first.
Alright, so-
Now, Voltron did mention
Before we move on,
while you guys were in
like,
that secret chat
anybody else
during
trying
the
to follow
draft
leadership?
that this is the
Because
second
the
time
window's
he has
about to
played
close.
Jolnar. So
Oh.
he does not have a
Nope,
lot of
all good.
experience on this faction.
And yeah,
Dang.
of course, I prefer to be second, not third.
So yeah, that's gonna play a role here.
Ooh, I also agree with Kraken in the chat saying
This
that
purple space
hyper
dock is
over
floating in the air
ERES
for
makes
me.
more sense. I think so
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially in a tournament
Oh,
setting.
Very high off the
Yeah,
table.
hyper or gravity
I'll
drive,
reduce the lift height.
or
It's
like
a
cruiser 2,
stylistic thing.
Mhm.
something
players
that
do.
can help you out right away.
You doing anything else? in
Yeah,
your
especially
turn?
with control the market out. With Cruiser 2, he
Shua.
could.
Over to red.
Actually, though, I think they may have already
I'm
made
gonna go
a
into a
deal
secret
over.
combo real quick.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
that?
we
Number 2
freaking
of the
go.
day.
Oh, sure.
All right,
I should actually start keeping track of how many
Alright,
of
we're
those we
gonna-
have.
we're gonna check on this.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hi.
When
I'm
do you
doing
plan
well.
on using? When do you plan on using warfare?
I can use it kind of when you want in exchange for the agreement in some way that's good for both of us.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm thinking about research agreement.
Yeah. I could potentially give you research agreement. If you pop warfare.
The problem
would you
is
want to?
I'd have to move here to Arnor Lore to become your neighbor because I don't have anti-mass deflector, so I can't sit in the asteroid field.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I don't know if you want to maybe share that that system at a later date.
Yeah, I think that probably makes the most sense. In fact, I prefer Lore, the influence one.
Okay, yeah, actually, I prefer Arnor.
Only
so that,
yeah,
that works
I
out.
figured because I'm Yin, so the 2 influence lets me do
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
Yin thing.
But I was gonna see, I also have trades. I could maybe do a like a 2-for-2 trade while we're also doing the trade agreement.
Yeah. So you're saying if I pop warfare when you want, we'll do 2-for-2 during trade, and I'll get the research agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Okay.
Oh
sounds
wait,
good.
when do you want the warfare though?
This turn. So as
Right
soon
now.
as it's your turn.
Okay.
And I'll actually probably have to pop trade to stall this turn, but I'll refresh you for free so we can trade.
Okay, so you're gonna pop trade, refresh me. So it's non-binding that you would give me the research agreement, but
True, but I absolutely need you to do the warfare so we can trade as soon as it's your turn.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, wait, we couldn't
no,
because
it would
you
have to
haven't
be
moved.
next cycle. Yeah, because I have to get.
Yeah,
to
so it would be non-binding, but
Yeah, I'm willing to believe that it works for both of us. do
yeah,
it.
yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
All
So
right, sounds
I'll
good.
move into Arnor lore next cycle, and then we'll cap it off.
Okay, sounds good, man.
Sounds good. Cool.
With
All right.
Jolnar.
Did not need
All right.
to be secret.
Nope.
All right,
Nothing about that needed to be a secret conversation.
All right, trade is being played. Let's get some money. All right.
Gonna try to pass on trade.
Who are
I think
you
I'm gonna
planning
go
to
ahead and do a
refresh?
secondary
anyone?
actually.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Haven't actually worked a job for
I'll
like
do
5 months, so
Sorry, what?
So yeah, you're gonna
I was just
need to
gonna
be
say,
doing
I
some
was
trading.
gonna ask Voltron whether he's
Yeah.
open to non-binding deals because I'd owe him one for a refresh now. This is L1 talking.
Usar would also owe you one if you were open to that, or
As would
a
Barony.
refresh in the future.
Okay. I actually had a different plan for you, Barony. If I refresh you, and then I refresh your soon-to-be neighbor L1 here, you guys can trade. How would you guys like to, or how would you like to sell me the speaker?
I wanted to sell speaker in like sort of separate from the trade deal, but like I guess we can do it as. Yeah, and the other thing, L1 and I aren't going to be neighbors.
I don't think we're gonna be neighbors. this turn.
Unless he draws a flank speed off of politics, which I unfortunately waited on. The other thing is, do you know anything about the timing of warfare? In your secret conversation with Shua, what did you guys discuss?
I might know the timing of it.
All right. Well,
All this
Based
subterfuge
on
on
him
round
playing trade
one.
now, when he strikes him up, we'll see.
gotta edge out those
Neither would I,
tiny
but,
advantages.
Oh yeah.
I'll just do.
I might know about when warfare
like-
is happening.
I don't.
What's
Try
it
and, in an
worth
effort to
to
keep the
you?
deal simple, Voltron, I can I'll owe you one to refresh, and we just do the standard X-1, and then we can do the speaker deal sort of separately. Like, does that sort of work for
Well,
you?
it depends on what you're needing or wanting, because I don't know if I can give it to you.
I think I'm going to ask for research agreement for Duranium armor. Is my price for speaker?
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I'm
You
not
can
going for
get
Duranium
Duranium
armor.
armor.
Well, not now, but like
At some
it's
point, like in the
non-binding,
next
and I
couple
understand
rounds.
Okay, you may add a
That's
later
so
round.
big for him.
But
in the
like-
You
game.
want to be able to get non-Euclidean without having to pay the cost of the extra tech.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah, I
scary,
don't
actually.
want
I
to
if
swallow.
I
that's
am
actually
Jolnar, I do not ever
Okay,
give.
So, but
any
by next
research
round,
agreement right
though,
now.
I would like Duranium armor if I sell you.
Yeah,
the-
it gets.
I mean, that's a
pretty
lot.
nuts always.
I can't go for
Like,
Duranium armor next round. That's a
allowing-
bit too high of a
What
price
about
for me.
okay? So what about
way too
allowing
high.
Barony to
Maybe
have-
it's the wrong tech for you.
So
A,
what about
that's a
Rough?
point, right?
Actually, he
That's
needs it
diversified
anyways
research.
for,
B, that's
he needs it anyways for
a
2 and
huge
4.
boost to those
What about
already
round
powerful dreadnoughts.
Eventually.
Like then you get non-Euclidean
Round 3
very
Duranium
easily.
armor.
I worry about giving your neighbor, who is Barony.
Dealing with that in round
Hit
5 or
X.
6
Yeah,
is already
I'm kinda worried
frustrating,
about
but
that
dealing
too
with that
for
on round
speaker,
3
because
would
honestly,
be a
my
nightmare
next
for
choice
this
for a
table.
strategy card isn't
I
too
agree.
glamorous anyway, so I'm not that worried about it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Because I can get 2 and 2 colors next round regardless of tech. I don't.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
It's If you can if you can commit to Duranium armor round 3,
Yeah, I don't
Then-
think I can commit
then
to it.
I'll give you speaker, and I'll just give you the 2 commodities that I'm getting now.
Just say
Yeah, I
yes
don't
and then
think I
don't
can,
do it.
man. I'm sorry.
Just say
I don't think
yes,
you can.
dude. It's a
Nah,
tournament game.
Dreams-
Just say
Dude,
yes.
is warfare going to pop next action?
I don't know.
Voltron, I appreciate you.
This is another thing
Alright,
that I wish
looking
people
out for
did
the table
more, is
good
just
as well,
be
Hero.
willing to buy. Like
I'm actually going to refresh
it is
Yin
a tournament
Brotherhood.
game.
Okay, are you
And-
Be
refreshing
sneaky.
anyone else?
It's okay.
Let's
Mhm.
see
I mean-
here.
If you're
Well,
willing for a non-binding, token for a trade good in the future, I'm happy to do it, or potentially sending you military support in the future. I just can't give you anything right.
Ooh, give the soul 4 commodities.
Ooh.
L1 and
If
Yasar all
you-
seem reasonable for that.
I will refresh L1
Thanks,
for
Voltron.
1 later. I will refresh Magi for
Will you
For
refresh
what?
Barony
You
for
cut
1
out.
later?
and I will refresh Soul on the promise that he can maybe give me 1 later and his military support. But I will promise I won't use it whenever you have strategy token.
Just the military support isn't enough.
No, since you're getting 4 commodities, it's a little too steep, and your soul. So I'm just trying to, because I mean it's not going to hurt
Honestly,
you.
I've
for giving
always
me
agreed with
military
that
support.
meta. I've always agreed with the idea that like refreshing people who have 4 commodities for only 1 is a little weak.
Yeah, I mean you're going to have 3 total, and you're not losing anything from the military support.
I mean that's true. The military support's usually worth about 2 in my book. But you know what? I'll do it. Let's
All right, so you're taking that deal there.
And then I'm going to turn back around here to Barony. I'm still open to
you said-
refreshing you.
Before you get into what will probably be a very complicated negotiation, you said something about Yssarl, but you cut out. So
Jefferson
sorry,
throwing
I'm
a
gonna
little bit
refresh
of
Yssarl
shade
for the
there,
promise
just
of
the
1 later.
slightest bit
Yeah.
of shade.
I'll take that.
And then, so I'm still up for the speaker token. If I'll refresh you for the speaker token.
Well, you'll only refresh me if it's part of the speaker token deal, is what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. If Warfare pops, if you can move to the Nebula and trade with me, then sure. But if Warfare is popping next action, I can't build my I can't build a second carrier. So it's kind of pointless for me. Is Warfare gonna pop next action, or can you install it another round for you to come to the Nebula?
Yes, it sure does, Shua.
I can't say whether.
All right. Okay. So this is the problem. You're trying to make. Do you want to hop into a secret conversation, Boltron?
Oh my god.
Can we?
Number
yeah,
3.
Sorry,
it
number
doesn't matter
3.
to me.
So I'm gonna hurry this along. This doesn't sound like it's a productive negotiation.
Yes.
So you guys gotta put an offer on the table and either do it or don't. But
It's a lot of
Jefferson, the
non
real
Yeah,
hero.
I think my last offer is just to refresh for the speaker token. If not, it's fine. I'll pass.
Wow.
How many trade goods would I end up after that? With that?
I mean, I could become your neighbor later, and you'd end up with 2 trade goods.
If I end up with 3, it doesn't cost you anything to refresh. Nah.
This is
My
not
final
right.
offer
This
is
is not-
refresh
sorry, this
for
isn't
the
going
speaker.
anywhere. Man,
Okay.
yeah.
In Ginger's defense, that is a weak ass offer.
That's so funny. It's just funny to hear someone say that.
all right, white.
Oh
I will
man.
pop Warfare.
I'm hoping that just means that Voltron is not having any of Ginger's shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's got to be what that means.
Probably that one.
I can redistribute as well, right?
That's so
Yep.
funny.
Oh, I could refresh for the speaker
all right,
token. You could have 2
so
commodities,
blue's not
and I could have the
following.
speaker token.
Purple. Oh, blue is following. Okay, blue is following. So yeah, if you're gonna build something, put the command token, the resources.
I
and the
would
plastic
I would
up in
kill
the
to have a
production area.
webcam on Magi right
No,
now.
we'll be
Yeah.
good.
I always imagine Magi has like lots of like dry erase marker boards around him, and he's like constantly like writing things down and then scribbling it out, and then like, you know, he ponders, you know. And he's got like pictures of all the players up on his
Alright, so you
walls
moved
with
one
like
from
little
fleet
pieces
to-
of yarn
like,
connecting
okay.
them to like other things.
You know,
I
it's
might
funny
move
that you bring
unless
that up because
time
that,
here.
that very
No, I
idea
mean,
is a
we've
thing that
still got
I'm
people following the
building as one of my
secondary, so-
projects for this coding boot camp that I just finished.
Oh, that's awesome.
We had to do like a group project, so we're doing like a murder board, the virtual murder board.
Oh,
thing.
that's dope.
Yeah, it's very cool. We're pretty close to getting it done, and then I have some friends who are running like a mystery D&D game who are going to use it. But right now, there are no strings that connect things, so it's missing a vital component. But it is surprisingly difficult to get that working.
Blue, is that your?
No carrier for Ginger.
Is this your build?
Good, good. Like he was already having like a really, really great start. And if he was able to expand to another system.
All right, so you can.
You know who's having a slow start?
So
Magi.
Man.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
you actually only have a production value
that's
of
a
4.
Starl with
So
last pick.
and you're showing me 5 pieces of plastic.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I think you can really tell that Voltron is a little inexperienced on the Jolnar.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's too, you can't just like not pick Jolnar when that's
Of course,
available in the
you have
tournament,
to.
right? Yeah.
Thanks, Jefferson.
All right, I'm gonna come back to you, Blue. Purple, is this your final build?
Yep.
All right, that looks good to me. Yellow, you weren't following, and red was not following. Is this your final build, Green?
Yes, it is.
Jefferson, I'm moving my token as white.
Okay. This puts you over fleet cap.
It does. So I will get rid of this destroyer.
Okay.
Hey, Jefferson.
What's up?
They're allowed to build over fleet cap and then they destroy the ship afterwards. Isn't that how it works?
I was pointing out that needed to be done, I guess.
Gotcha. I would just say I would ask if you don't mind if we don't point that out till after they're done building.
Fair enough.
That's fine. I was aware of it, but
yeah, I know you were, Bob. But like, I think just like if folks are gonna screw up, like we shouldn't help them on it.
That's fair.
All right, Blue, are we good here?
Well, Connor wants this to be competitive.
All right, so
Yeah, I mean, it's not an
Connor's
unreasonable request.
Hungry.
Yep, this and
He is, which is good. I like that. I don't want Ginger's neighbors to be complacent players here.
Watch me have to blow up something on my fleet now later. It's definitely coming.
No, but this time it's
Connor Raider.
Help me.
All right, White, if you're done with your tokens, you may end your turn. All right, over to Green.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Melon Zobat.
Oh boy.
Whoops. Getting a little feisty with them up there, I guess. All right, that is final movement.
Okay.
And before I end my turn, Magi, you want to go ahead and do that 3 for 3?
3 for 3?
I thought we were going to do a straight up swap.
Oh, I thought it was straight up was yours commodities for my commodities, but okay.
All right, I mean, if you're not good with it, we can, I guess, back out and I'll look for another trade partner.
I can wash the last one for you if you give me the material, the support, the token, the 2 infantry at some point.
The military, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've already got a non-mighty deal for that one. I mean, I'm good. If you want to do the 3 for 3, let's do it. If not, then
yeah, let's do 3 for 3 at least.
I'll definitely be willing to make a deal regarding that. The support at another time, but I want to make sure I get my deals taken care of with it.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know. Like,
All right, so is this
Soul
trade
doesn't
happening?
necessarily need to get rid of that last commodity if he owes it to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
He does.
Cool.
He does owe it to Voltron. So,
Yeah.
All right,
But
I'm
on the
done.
other hand, he's not going to be next to
All right,
Voltron anytime
back to
soon.
yellow.
So.
but I mean, Root, I know you're on record for how much you love debt meta, just in
Yeah,
general.
he could just sell the debt. Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna contain my hatred for now, and I won't let it out until it happens.
We'll see. I mean, they might not do it.
Yeah,
What
I'm not
hockey
gonna,
changes a
I'm not
plastic
gonna
to
rant
cardboard?
prematurely.
R.
I'll take the speaker token.
Romeo. Speaker token is going to purple. All right. I suppose I need to do this. I'm going to deal you 2 action cards and the agendas. You are purple. All right. The agendas go to purple.
Jefferson, thank you so much for moderating, by the way, and dealing with our rambunctiousness.
All right. So it looks like yellow is following, red is following. Blue, you're not following.
We're all following.
White, you're following too. Is that?
Yeah.
And then blue is not. All right, so I need to do yellow,
Blue
red,
is-
and white.
This is interesting. Blue is saving a
Yellow,
command token.
3 to red. And your discard
a
for
strategy
scheming, just
token.
put it in your production area.
Wait, what?
And then
Blue is holding back a
Oh,
strategy
shit,
token
sorry, I
rather
did the
than
agendas
following
myself.
uh,
I
Nice
was
filter.
the
Age of burial
politics
sites.
secondary.
Ginger.
sorry. I put one on the bottom.
Ginger's cheating already. It's turn 1, man.
This one will go on top,
that. Okay.
and the other one's already on the bottom. And that's the end of my turn.
Very
All right.
curious.
Magi, I appreciate you so much for discarding that.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes,
you.
it will.
Let's save us a whole 5 minutes again.
But I mean, I had something not as good as that, so I'm doing you a favor.
Well, again, thank you very much.
Good guy. Yeah, Magi. He's a good guy.
He's the hero, right?
He's a hero.
The hero of the story.
Blue, it is your turn.
Dude, I hear Jensen's coming back soon. Are you fucking hyped for Jensen to come
Oh
back?
wow, that's crazy.
He, I think, according to someone in your Discord, he like was on a plane home just a couple days ago or something.
Wow.
Yeah. Coronavirus ended his mission early, I guess. And because of the lack of gravity drive, round 1, Blue just has to move out an empty space. Feels very bad.
Yeah. It's got E-res though.
Movement.
Sorry, that wasn't necessary.
Over to white.
Rude.
All right.
I actually legitimately got confused by all the Voltron deals, so I'm actually not sure where he's at in any of this. I mean, I know he was talking about he sold RA, didn't he? Already?
Yeah, to Yen, which I think that exchange is going to be happening here, right now.
Yeah.
So you want to do our trade there again?
Yeah.
Is this final movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see if I'm gonna try and sneak it. Okay, you're doing an open
You
like
could have put that face down, but I guess people know.
Yep, despite the
immediately called out.
Oh man. You know
So
what I think
what,
would have been fun
transaction is in
to
the
see from
offing here?
Yin? If he brought both of his carriers
2
to
for
Star
2
Point
and
New Albion and then Warfared and
Alright,
then
do
shot
you
that
guys both
carrier
agree
through the
these
gravity
are the
rift for
terms?
Saldor.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and
Try to pick up
exchange
that
that
corner of the
then.
market. I want to see that kind of balls to the walls play today.
Me too.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank
so
you.
I'm gonna go
Are you
ahead
doing
and
anything
say
else on your
that
turn?
Jolar is having a bad round 1
Magi,
Yeah.
I love
for several
your Sorrow
reasons.
play.
Yeah.
I think he
All
gave
right, we'll
away
go ahead and just move forward
Research
to
Agreement 2 cheap. I think
check our
that having
unfork
moved
game
out
here.
an empty space is really unfortunate. I think that he has made one trade, and it was an even trade in terms of commodities exchanged.
I still think he will probably take Lazar
and
Saculag.
I think that is all for me.
All right, over to yellow.
Possibly.
Jefferson, what do you want us to do when we pass?
Same thing as you normally
I
would.
feel like-
Take your owner token.
Well, let's
put
see
it
what
over your
Ginger
strategy card.
builds. Or
Declare that
has
you
Ginger,
pass.
the Ginger
All
not
right, we're over to
build
purple.
anything?
He
Oh, he just built
did-
some infantry.
Purple
I
passes.
pass.
Yeah.
Red.
I'll activate my home system. 7 production. I'll produce 6 fighters and a cruiser. I think that's not enough, right?
And he there's
6
some fighter
fighters.
swarm in the Yssaril home system.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, actually. That's a great start.
One too many.
Yeah.
You're spending one too many.
You can definitely see some
Yeah, you are.
carrier 2 and fighter 2
Overspending.
for Yssaril this
Alright, I
game
get
without too
some.
much trouble.
Which you cannot do with trade goods, but if you felt like it, you could do it with planets. All right, go ahead and place that plastic.
Oh God.
Sorry, I should have been more specific. Place it in the place it belongs, not on a random hex on the board.
Oh, I'm lagging a little bit.
Jefferson with the jokes.
Jefferson has a very like
All right,
British
we're back to blue.
way of like moderating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Blue passes
Oh,
to white.
man. You know what I did to prepare for the stream today?
What?
I watched an episode of James A. Caster's special on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
I just gotta get in that happy, funny, goofy mood.
Hey
He does
Jefferson,
it.
what are
He
these?
just does it for me, man.
These
He's
tokens
very
that are
funny.
here
Yeah.
for?
Typically, players get when they owe you one, they give you a flag.
Now in
So
this
that's what
quarantine.
these guys did
Gotta
to
keep the mood
indicate
up.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Be positive.
Okay. Cool.
All right, green.
Yeah, Jefferson, how do you want me to indicate I want to do an orbital drop? Just tell you and put the
Yeah,
token
just-
where I want it, or what?
Put the token up here. Say you're doing an orbital drop.
What did
Okay.
you do, Blue? On this
Orbital
black-
drop on the orb.
Okay.
That'll work too.
Speaking
Alright,
of stand-up comedy, are you guys gonna
do
do
anything else in your turn,
another
No, that is it.
stand-up stream?
All right, we
Oh,
are
yeah.
back
I mean,
to
I do it
yellow,
every
who's passed,
Thursday.
Purple,
Earthquake
red, I believe,
Hurricane
is the next person
Is
who
the name
hasn't
of the Twitch
passed.
channel.
So Bob, now that
Man,
you're
you
not
play that
neighbors
shit
with
more, man.
anybody that
Oh,
you
yeah, that's true. I
know,
need to
you
be
want me
better
wash
about that.
commodity for an orbital drop.
Well, what I was going to say is, I don't know if it's binding. Like, if at the start of my turn I give it to you and say a trade good for your trade agreement.
Also,
that-
don't forget, Bob, before you make that deal, if you move to Dibba, I can give you my trade agreement for the commodity.
It is not possible to make a binding deal to use something that you don't currently have in your hand.
I see. Okay, so I should have done that. I guess there's no way to do it bind. All right, thanks. Let me think about it when I get to my turn there, Magi.
Okay, I mean it now's the timing window, so if you want it, it has to be now. Is my point. I'm assuming
it
you
is
owe
this-
other people, right? Or you're going to sell it as many times as possible.
So I do owe it to Blue, which I can't get it to him this turn, and I'm hesitant about it being bought and then me not being able to,
Well,
pay
why-
him at a later
Why
date.
would you sell it for a wash when you owe that commodity to Jolnar anyways?
Well, and that's the other point. Is
A
like,
wash is super
Well,
weak.
in all honesty, it's okay. Just because we're probably not going to be neighbors until the agenda phase, which is the end of next round. So it's probably not a big deal if you do the military support.
I don't know. I just feel like a wash for military support is a really weak price.
yeah, I mean, I think the deal I would want to do, Magi, is I'll give you the military support and the commodity for your trade agreement.
That seems fair.
Right now, trade's the only way I'm going to.
EJ is expecting to get Patton Oswalt on your show.
I don't want to risk you holding
Yeah, I
on to
mean,
it,
he's
completely
easy to
wrecking
get
it.
a hold of if you're in the biz.
Yeah, I just, I feel like I got to get more than one.
Pretty
for
sure
it
he
at
checks
some
his Twitter.
Okay, well, then I'll pass.
Do love me some Patton Oswalt.
All
One
right,
of my
red
favorite
passes.
moments in
Blue has passed. That takes us to white.
Parks and Recreation was when
Hey,
he
Shua.
did his
Blue
Oh
passed.
yeah, his stump
his
speech.
Star Wars
Yeah.
Yeah, I passed.
filibuster.
Yeah, that
good.
was
Shua.
Oh,
really
he's
good.
green. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's throwing everybody off having Soul in this other this other area, I think. So you were saying something about the commodity for your trade agreement?
I was thinking about it, but for some reason I thought you were before me.
No, I'm after. I mean, I
Yeah.
I would potentially be. I'm willing to do that.
You gentlemen aren't
have to
neighbors
get
either.
there.
Well, he's
Hey,
on his
Brian,
turn, he's not next to me.
Oh,
Jolnar refreshed everybody except Barony.
Yeah. Seems like there's
So,
a
I mean, I
lot
can't
of
do that now, but
anti-ginger
I'm right after you,
meta.
and then we can do it then.
There's
Actually,
a little bit. There is a little bit.
I just kind of smell
but
it in the air.
I'm
I
just
think
thinking.
that some of it has been kind of incidental. Like the warfare thing was not about Ginger.
Oh, that's
it
true.
Was, it was about Voltron.
That's very true.
And it just kind of happened to ruin Ginger's plans a little bit.
People are saying that trade conversations are the only reason they watch any of this. just like, all
I'm trying
right.
to decide if it's worth
That's
the-
so weird. That's like the least my least favorite thing about
Yeah,
watching
me
this other than PDM game.
or if I should just pass and then do the deal with you on your turn.
I hear you, man. Just let me know which way you want to go.
I think I'm like looking at the table to try to decide who's coming out of this round
Yeah,
looking the
I'll
best,
pass.
and I think
We'll
it's
deal
got to
with it
be
now.
Yin.
All right, so
Yeah,
White,
Yin
you're
does
passing?
look pretty good, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
So in order to make this happen, I do
Really,
need to move
really decent use
here
of
to
warfare.
Oh,
He got
sorry,
research
go ahead.
agreement.
Yeah.
He got a couple
no,
trade
go ahead.
goods.
You're fine.
Okay.
And it looks like he might be picking up military support here, maybe, which is kind of bonkers to me. Giving in 2 free ground forces.
No, but he's already passed, so we're gonna give him. He's not even going to spend it till next round.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. That's fine.
He can, it
Alright,
activates
are
on
one
at
of
the
those
beginning of
discs in
Soul's
your
turn.
home. Just
Oh,
swap
it's
it for
Soul's
plastic,
turn. Oh,
please.
okay.
Yeah.
And then, are you doing anything else on your turn?
So it was the commodity for the trade agreement?
Yeah. Where is my where are my things? Oh, here they are.
If you hit 5 on that deck, it will draw all 5 of them into your hand.
Thank you, sir. That's a good trick. Yeah, I'll do the one commodity for the 2 trade agreement.
Okay. Cool.
All right, go ahead and.
Okay, he's selling his trade agreement for 1 trade good now. That's reasonable. Like you're not.
doing anything else on your
He's
turn?
very unlikely to be
And
anywhere
I think
near.
that is
trade
it
next
because everybody
round.
else has passed. Now Magi's
Go
passed. I can
value
still make
out
a
of it,
trade with
yeah.
him, but you weren't interested in that deal from earlier, were you, Magi?
No.
Okay.
It has too much potential to screw me.
All right, so everyone else has passed. So Green, it is back to you.
And I will pass because I'm out of tokens.
All right, I will just say this just before you guys get ahead of yourself. Do not hit the end of status phase button. I will do that for you. All right.
Here we go.
Let's see. Yellow, are you scoring?
I am not.
Purple, are you scoring?
No.
Red, are you scoring?
Nope.
Blue, are you scoring?
No.
White, are you
I
scoring?
think blue did
Green, are you
did
scoring?
fine
I am not.
for round 1.
All right.
No points.
Next
and
objective is spend 5 trade goods.
Spend 5 trade goods, everybody.
All right.
All right.
Let me do the end of
Okay.
status phase
Interesting.
stuff.
Wow. Okay. So, kind of slow start.
Yeah.
Feels like we could have had some points scored
And
there,
Jolnar is still
but
messed up.
it
Sweet.
felt like people didn't really prioritize getting that 2 tech and 2 colors. I guess I'm just talking about Jolnar there, but Jolnar seems to be
Looks like
playing
you
a very
got your stuff,
specific
though.
game.
Just didn't return this strategy card.
Yeah, and Jolnar was not able
So
to
make
get
sure
a
you put your
second
tokens
tech.
out
Like tech popped really
before we
early, so
move
some
on
people
to the next
were kind of forced out of
strategy
that.
phase.
But yeah, that does it for round 1.